Building your workspace. Now, this is so critically important for every single professional trader. It's your workspace that you're going to optimize your information gathering when you're trading a specific core market and understanding which are the most correlated markets to your core market, or which markets are in theme that are going to affect your market, and making sure that wherever your core market is located on the screen, that you have within striking vicinity the markets that are going to affect that market. So effectively, it's really important, as we've mentioned on the bullet point over here, depending on your core market will determine how to optimize your workspace. And you need to have your normal trading workspace when, for example, there's no core macro or geopolitical theme running through the markets, or when you and that's critical. So you just have the balance of your workspace. Now, the next thing is having your special events workspace. So when you have an ECB meeting, you're going to make sure that you're going to have all the bonds in the European space first. Your German bonds, your B2Bs, your OATs. So you have your B2Bs being the Italian bonds, your German bonds being Bund, Bubble, Schatz, the entire curve, as well as having the French bonds, and then the equity indices in Europe that will be affected, such as your equity indices, the Euro stocks, and the DAX, the core ones, and then having your currencies, the Euro USD, all very important, and having the liquid markets. And now, if you have a particular event going on through the world, when we had the subprime crisis affecting credit, then you want to have the short-end stir markets, because that's those are the markets that are moving when the credit conditions were unraveling. So really critically important to understand not only your themes, but therefore how to design your workspace. And what we'll be looking at in the next couple of videos after this slide is building some specific workspaces for when you're having normal trading conditions, and we'll be looking at workspaces for the ECB, the Fed, and the BOE. And then again, when we have these firm geopolitical events, also how do you build your geopolitical workspace in order to extract the most information from your trading? And as always, as you optimize your working space, you increase your peripheral awareness. And what that means is you'll notice at the beginning, when you're watching one ladder, it's very difficult to observe what's happening in other markets. But the more, with anything, your brain starts building that unconscious map in front of you, and over time you'll start realizing you're able to observe and notice moves right on the other side of your screen. For example, there's a potential bomb in France, and you see the OATs moving aggressively quickly, or the Euro stocks, that'll affect the treasury curve. So really important is, over time, through deliberate practice, you really start increasing your ability for your peripheral awareness across all the markets.